have a big wave to the camera. So what we're going to do then, do you want to work on your algebra? Let's have a look at what you did and we'll work on what you need to do.
So the expanding fractions, I haven't done nothing on this.
Okay.
This is just what my teacher done and I just found it confusing. Indices, no idea.
Okay.
I did think I was doing it right by this, but then I found out it had to be in brackets, but I have no idea how to put it into brackets or anything. This I found quite simple.
Okay.
My friend's happy with this. This I'm fine with, dividing decimals.
Yeah.
Did think I had the hang of this, and when I looked at the answers it was all wrong.
Yeah.
So that I need to go over a little bit.
Yeah.
This I'm completely fine with, simplifying fractions, because I worked on some of them from last week that we done.
Yeah.
Fine with that.
Yeah.
This, I did think this was right, to be honest. I think I've got the gist of it. I think I just timesed wrong and
okay.
Added wrong in things. So I think I've got the gist of it, but just the adding and that, it was a bit rubbish, that's all.
Okay, we'll work on, so what we do, we'll work on the first exercise in what you did there. Okay, so what we do is if you look at the first set of things you do, was this, which you simply didn't have a clue. Let's do expanding brackets, because FOIL is a method that you expand brackets. FOIL means first, outside, inside, last. Okay, so what we're going to do is look at that first one: x plus 3, x plus 2. Okay, we're going to take this fraction and think about how we're going to do it. Okay, we always work from the first guy here, and then we've got a second guy here. Okay, when you work with higher things, you're going to have another third one. So if we're just going to write that down again, because I want that to show you what I mean. First, second, and his brother or sister has to go there, and he has to go there.
Yeah.
You have to multiply. These parentheses or brackets mean multiply. Okay, so what that means is that take anything here, 6 times 2 can be written as 6 times 2. These brackets mean times.
Yeah.
If I was to do 6 times 2, that's still the same thing. This is equal to that, that is equal to that, this is equal to, well, no one writes it like this, but that. So these brackets here means multiply. Sometimes when you get into high level mathematics, what you'll find is 8 times 4, because we at A level mathematics we work with x a lot, which is not the same as the times. So we have to find another symbol, which is a little dot there. Okay, so 8 times 4 can be written as 8 times 4, and could be written as 8 times 4. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that means take whatever's here and multiply. But what you have to do is distribute whatever's inside the parentheses with everything outside there.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm going to give you a more simpler one to work with at the moment, okay? Go again. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
Okay. So work from the bottom, yeah? Equals. So take 6 times what first?
6 times x.
Like it is. Yeah, then what?
Equals 6x.
Yeah.
Then you do 6 times 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is 12.
And then the final one, which you put an equal sign below it, is the final answer, which is
6x plus 12. Wouldn't it be? Yeah.
Fantastic. Nice and simple. The only thing that this becomes now is that you've got 2 terms. These are called terms. If you've got this, how many terms are there?
2. 2 brackets.
There's actually 4 terms here. There's, the first term is, and that's, so there's 2 terms. But what I want you to understand more than anything here is that if you have a plus 3, you need to distribute the 3 as well now. Okay, so we'll expand on that. So expand. No, the question in the exam will be expand this for me. So expand that for me. That's it. Yeah.
No.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Put it all together.
And then you'd add these two together, so it'd be x squared plus 5x
Yeah.
plus 6.
Amazing. That's really good. Really good. So always use that tip. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
You would never go wrong on that. That's really good. Can you now do... Okay, so always look at the question and see that there's a plus here and there's a minus here.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you, here, I'll write down the question for you. Expand and simplify where possible. Okay. Good. Be careful here.
Oh, x squared, yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's right. See, what I like to do, right, rather than doing that, okay, because that's okay, what I like to do is just write down the whole thing that you have here first. Here's a tip, write down everything, don't do it in your head. Just do x squared, and you've got minus 3x, and you've got plus 6x, and then you've got minus 18. Now work from this line, so it'd be x squared, so it'd be here, you can put a 6 in front, it'd be 6 minus 3, or you can say minus 3 plus 6. That's 6 minus 3. So 6 take away 3. Yes. Exactly. Because if you try and work from here, you're going to get a little bit confused.
Yeah.
I'd rather do this, to this step. I write everything out, then I can work in a more linear fashion rather than think, what's this going on here? Here you write down everything here and then you get the final answer. And this is called expanding. This is called simplifying to this step.
Yeah.
So you will see an exam question like that, okay? That's very well done, but we are going to just give it another practice on that.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I've done this one right. Might be minus 1.
X plus 2 times 2x is 2x squared. x times minus 3 is minus 3x. 2 times 2x is 4x. 2 times minus 3 is minus 6. Good. Simplify. 2x squared minus 1 is correct.
Oh, Libra.
Wow, good. That's not easy. This comes up in A-level maths that we have to work with. So you kind of like did an A-level mathy sort of type question there. Here, Sid, anything that's in front of 1, you've got 1x.
It's just x, isn't it?
It's just x. You've got minus 1x. That's just minus x. You won't get marked down for that in an exam, but just to let you know, you can always write x, and that's very well done. You know, that wasn't an easy question. Okay, let's take it a little bit further.
That I really struggle with. Can we do that in a bit?
Yeah.
I must have seen it wrong. So if I just show you an example, so say you've got, I don't know, bracket, plus 6, bracket. And then obviously there's like x or something in there, but you've always got a number in the middle.
Okay, we've done that. Are you comfortable with this level now? I was going to put another algebraic. I was probably going to do something like, because I don't think they'll put this in the question, something like, rather than 2x plus 3, and let's just put x plus 2 here, what they could do is, but I can't see it in any GCSE, I don't know if you saw it, something like x plus 2y, but I don't think they'll put it in the intermediate one, okay? So you're good with that, but let's work with that one. Let's start with something more simple, x plus 3, and we'll do x plus 2. So you can just write that out on that piece of paper, x plus 3 plus 6x. X plus 2. Okay. This you can't do because there's 6 that are stuck in there. We have to deal with that 6 first. What was the first thing that I taught you there? Oh, it's up here. What was the first thing I taught you up there?
The foil.
The foil for a single digit outside a bracket.
Yeah.
So what would you think we have to do first there? I
would do that, and then I'd do that.
Okay.
So I would...
Okay, close, but wrong way round. You have to deal with this first, and then we'll deal with this. So here will be bracket x plus 3.
Yeah.
Okay, if you write down bracket x plus 3. Okay, and then bracket. Now let's FOIL this, okay?
Okay, so it'd be...
Yes?
Shall I write here?
Yeah, whatever's going to be easiest for you to understand and work this out.
6x.
Yeah.
And then it'd be 6 times 2 equals 12.
Okay, write down the whole thing now, the simplified version. So you've got x. Yeah. Okay, so write that down now. So it'd be bracket 6x. Sorry, beg your pardon. It'd be x plus 3 bracket, the bracket of x plus 3. Okay, then you've got this one plus 6x plus 12. Okay.
Oh, and then you just do FOIL.
Yeah.
That's easy.
But this one isn't like that because you don't do that.
Okay.
Okay, we're just going to put a cross through there. What you got here is x plus 3. Then you got, because you foiled this already, you don't have to put it back into your pair of brackets.
Okay.
Because what you need to do then will be plus 6x plus 12. Because essentially, if you put it back into brackets, you're asking this to be FOILed. All we're focusing on then is like this. So if you were doing this, you'll be x plus 3. Then you think, okay, let's cover my thumb with that. That'd be plus 6x, and this would be plus 12. Now, essentially, what it is, and this is called, again, I don't want to confuse you with terms. This is called the associative law, which means that technically you can remove the brackets.
Okay.
Because there's nothing to multiply by. Okay, if you've done that, yes, but you've already expanded this bracket. This is called expanding that bracket.
Okay.
So now we clean this up. be x plus 6x is plus 7x, and then 3 plus 12 is plus 15. Okay? So essentially what you need to remember is, don't do the formal method first. Let's deal with the one on the outside, and you write it down. So you'll do x plus 3. Then you've got the 6. So cover up your thumb like that. So 6 times x is 6x. That's 6x. 6 times 2 is plus 12. Now I know this means multiply, but there's nothing multiplied. There's nothing to suggest that we should multiply anything there.
Yeah.
So technically I can remove the bracket, plus 6x plus 12, and I can get to the final answer.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we'll try another one. X plus 2, and then we'll do 3x plus 4. Let's have that a go, okay?
Okay. Like that.
Okay, we'll check. Now, what did I do correct? Next line? What did you do now?
You'd add them. So you'd add the x's and then you...
What I would do is, the next line, I would show the examiner that I know what I'm doing here. That means I remove the parenthesis from there.
So it'd just be x plus 2.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I'd add the 3 and the x, which is 4x.
Yes, do that. Next line.
And then the 2 and the 2, the 12 and the 2, which is 14.
Do you feel that could be simplified any further? If we were to divide through by a certain number? What goes into 4 and 14?
2.
Okay, let's divide 4 divided by 2. Yes. Half of 14
is
7.
6. Oh, 7.
Yeah, half of that. So what we can do now, you can write that as 2x, because we divide by 2, plus 7. That's your simplified answer.
Oh, okay.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
But what we're going to do now is just now switch this up a little bit. So we're going to take those 2 questions now that we did, and now we're going to take the first one, x plus 3. We're doing this here, but I'm going to change that now to a negative. Same principle. Let's work it out from the same principle, and feel free to use a calculator if you want to. Okay, be careful here, because you've got it right up there.
Yeah.
Minus 6x, but you didn't put that minus 6,
Oh,
you put
yeah.
plus. So start again. Yeah, okay. X, that's basically saying 1 minus 6.
Would be 5.
Would be,
I'll be minus 5.
yes, minus 5x. Yeah.
And then 12 plus 3. And when you simplify that by 5,
Yes.
do 5 divided by 5
Yes.
equals 1, which is 1x.
Be careful, you've done it again.
Well, it's be minus 1.
Yes.
Isn't it?
So be minus x.
And
Yes.
then you do 15 divided by 5.
Yeah.
Plus 3, so minus x plus 3.
Fantastic. Good. Very good. Bless you.
Thank you.
That's very good. Good. But you've got to be careful here. This is why I advise you to write it down,
Yeah.
okay? But here, just write down everything you see here. So you've done that, okay? So don't get confused. You've got it right there, but you kind of like missed it. Let's try and brush that up a little bit more, and we'll work with the other term that we worked on, which was this one here. X plus 2, and that was we're doing minus 3x plus 4. Okay, try and learn what you did from there, and try and, you know, think about it.
Is that 8?
That's 4, isn't it? Yeah, 3 times 4. Look at your right hand side, okay, so it'd be minus 3. Yeah. That's a, yep, that's right, okay. Now now simplify. So you've got x minus 3x. Yes. Then you've got the constant terms.
Would it be 2 minus 12?
Yeah, or you can, 2 minus 12, or you can say minus 12 add 2. Good, now write down the final answer. So time start with the x term, which is
2x.
Yes.
Minus 10.
Exactly. Can that be divided through a number to make it a lot easier?
Yeah, 2.
Okay. Yeah. You can leave it there, that's fine. Okay, write down your final answer. Okay, good. We'll just check this. Good, very good. You feel comfortable with that? A little bit more confident with that?
Yeah.
So, and like I say, it's just take your time, line by line, okay? But sometimes when you get to this stage, I can see you can write too many lines. There's a point where you have to think, okay, what do I grab? Am I grabbing that number? Am I grabbing that number? Therefore, when you get to a certain point and you know you're going to get to the final answer, then you can use your brain a bit more. Because if you start writing line by line, you're going to think, oh, what do I grab here to make it the final line? Do you know what I mean? So you did really well there. That's really good. Now you know how to do that. Okay. Did that sort of question come out on the exam paper? Do you recall?
It does come out quite a lot.
Okay. Did we have anything else that was even more complicated that you can recall?
No, it was just that. I just
Really?
didn't really get it yet.
Okay.
I just didn't expect
So you think you could do this if it came out as
if
that?
I done a couple more of them, I reckon.
Okay. Well, do you want to do another one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll give you a slightly more complicated one. Again, feel free to use the calculator if you want. Be careful here, because you put the minus sign. That should be
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
No, that's fine.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, it should be -2. Yeah.
Yes, this is why you've got to be really careful with these signs, okay? Okay. So don't forget there was a -30 there. You done okay now? Okay, that's okay. This one's nearly there. It's just the linear term here is actually 27. Let's see where you go down. Okay, so okay. Remember, -4 times x is -4x. Minus times a minus is a positive 24. So we'll take that out, okay? So minus times a minus is equal to a positive, okay? That's right. What we'll do the same question, okay? Again, trying to think clearly about the signs and everything down here. But more importantly, thinking about the signs up here that I taught you, that a minus times a minus is always a positive. Okay, so a minus times a positive is always a minus, but you got here a minus times a minus. So let's try and do that again. You got the x term right, but you just didn't get the constant term correct. Let's work on that again.
Okay. That'd be it.
Try again, just try again one more time. Again, the x term is correct. Have a think about what you've done, or have you transposed anything incorrectly? Use a calculator to check your work. That's what I do. If I do it in my brain, then what I do, I go to calculator.
It said -21.
Okay, let's have a look. You've done it again. So minus times a minus is a...
Oh, plus, okay.
Okay, let's write it out again. Not forgetting that rule that we just set up there. Okay, try it. So remember, you've got the -2x correct, so that's fine. It's just the last thing that you got. What have you got there?
-2x, and I got +24, so +24.
So no, you got that.
+3, +24, which is 27.
Okay, +27. Yeah! That was it. You got there. You got there. Well done. Well done. Okay, so that was really good. In mathematics, this number or any number that's whole, in this sort, we call this the constant term, and then this one, we call this the x term. Okay? So that's very good. Just need to think about that. So well done, well done. Okay, so let's wave goodbye to everyone.